Kansas. Per your request, you asked for the 3 top areas of importance to us to start an academy. The first one would be work with autistic children with experience from the past and my teaching experience in my own family. My daughter has autism instead of spectrum. The public school system, in my opinion, has failed greatly working with these children and up through high school. We had to put my daughter in homeschool, even in a private school at one time, which really was more traditional, like too close to the public school system. But putting her inside the homeschool system, she pretty well was doing what you're doing already. Start learning more by just exploring on the internet and Google and websites that deal with her particular subjects. She done really well on her own, self-teaching herself. She's working toward a skill being a video editor. She does a lot of video work, online stuff. She's got over 1,200 subscribers on YouTube, even created her own website, built it herself. So she's going her way. She does a lot of animation stuff and other topics. I believe there's a great opportunity for ones that's autistic on the spectrum in this type of program. It'll give them the space they need, the freedom to be able to work on their own pace, because it seems like in the past, and even with my daughter, they are overwhelmed so much in the public school in such a schedule that just kind of blows my mind, and theirs as well, that they just kind of crumble under the system. So I believe that's a very serious thing, taking advantage of this type of program. I think do real well, because we belong to a group here in Kansas with ones with children has the spectrum, and speaking to them already, they would be very interested in this type of program. And Lawrence, Kansas is really highly on homeschooling. There's 3, I believe maybe 4 other private schools here, but ones I've heard, they have pulled some of them out, went back into the public schools. I've seen that it's just much difference. And I think this is a God-sent opportunity for Kansas. I believe this is, the only opportunity thus far for a school as yours, Acton, in this community. I think it will be beneficial. It'll be really great for the community. The second one is, I noticed in private schools, the tuition sometimes could be, pretty high, and it's understandable. But work with leadership in our 2 companies, and my wife and others that we were working on already, planning on how we can create a program that will involve scholarships that our 2 companies will sponsor, and I've spoken with other companies and colleagues that said they wouldn't mind stepping in and either give a percentage of sales, like we will, our 2 companies, even after we create a program to do the scholarships. But each sale will put a percentage of the sale back into the fund to help ones that's low income up to the middle. We also want to create a program that will seek other income from other sources as well. This will give those who are low income that want to give their children an opportunity for private schooling, that have that opportunity. Like I said, tuition could be expensive, but we don't want to push any kid away. They walk in the door and are really interested and show that they're really interested. First, the children and the parents, then we'll be willing to work to do what we can. So that's the very second issue that we had about offering that type of program. 3 is entrepreneurship, apprentice. As a business person myself, and we're working on possibly a 3rd business. We're really not had much time to step into that to see which direction we're going to go, but we believe entrepreneurship, that was one of the biggest things that really other thing that caught my eye with your program, that you are having an open door to allow children explore, experience owning a business, creating a product, or bring a service to the community, the public. I think it's a great idea. We've been even brainstorming already how our company could be involved in that, and also work with other local businesses and colleagues to offer that, and get them involved about the foundation, starting a business, and finances and expenses, and what it takes to run a business. We're very excited about the program. It's something I believe we've seen happen with our own family, not realizing that it was a program that's really taking place out there in the United States and even the world. I think it's something that's going to continue growing. It's very needed. I think once the public start realizing the type of program it could come to Lawrence, I think we'll see a really great turnout for that. And through public relations and through marketing and stuff, we've already spreading the word now about the program. We looked at other schools and stuff. So like so many of them comes up short, even if they kind of focus on about self-teaching and at your own pace. But there's so much more through your program that I've seen a long time that others are not offering. But that's the three biggest things. And there's so much more, I could say why we're wanting to start the school here. Like I said, it's very important. I think it's a great opportunity here, and so we look forward to working with you if your organization decides to let us come on board with your program, and we'll be excited to get things going. Have a good day, and blessings all.